Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to show you a really interesting app using which you can reduce the file size of any videos to almost 200%. The name of the app is called as Handbrake and it is not a very big encoder or something like this. It's just somewhere around 10 to 12 MB, and as you can see it will do a great job. I'll show you a sample here. So if you see, this is the original video. So the size of this original video is 28 MB. This is the normal compression that I have done, and as you can see, from 28 MB it has almost reduced to 1 MB. Isn't that awesome? I'll play this file. So as you can see, even though there is almost 200% compression, there is no loss in the video quality whatsoever. So as you can see, this is the original file that is approximately around 28 MB. Then we reduce it to almost 200% to 1 MB, and there is no loss at all in the video quality. If you want to go beyond that, you can reduce it to 359 KB or even more than that, like 100 KB by 1000% compression. But there will be a slight loss in quality, as you can see. But even this loss in quality is totally acceptable. So if you wanted to know how to do and what are the best settings for this compression, then without wasting much time, let's get this video started. So as I said in the beginning of the video, the application we are using to achieve this is called as Handbrake. This application is an open source video transcoder, and hence you do not pay a single rupee to use this application, nor they are going to monetize you in the future by playing some ads or even selling your private data. That's really a great point. If you wanted to know the entire code or the source code of this application, then you can go to GitHub and you can see all the code here. So everything is transparent and nothing is hidden here. Yeah, it is a 12 MB file, and I have already downloaded and installed on my system, so I'll just open it from here. I'm not going to re-download again. Once you open the application, this is how the home page looks like. For any video file that you want to do a lossless compression, simply open the file location here, select and drag it. So as you can see, it will add the video file here. So once the video file is added, there are multiple options that you get, and in order to perform a most efficient compression, I'll explain you one by one what are the terms and what you need to select. So the first option that we get is a summary option here, where we get the format which we want to choose. We have MP4, MKB and WebM. I usually leave it to MP4 itself because it's widely supported, and I'm not going to change anything here. I'll go to dimensions. So in dimensions, if you want to do any cropping or do any kind of adjustments, you can do that, but I never do that. Then we have the filters option here. This filters is basically to do denoising, sharpening and other stuff. So most of those things I do during video editing from my DaVinci Resolve itself. So I will not touch any of this here. Then I will go to the video option here. So we have different video codecs here. So as you can see, H.264 is the best compression video codec that we can use. I mean, if you tell in terms of best compression, then H.265 would be really great, but there are very less devices that support H.265 as of now. So H.264 is the best and widely accepted video codec, so I'm gonna leave it here. Coming to the frame rates, you have two options here. One is the constant frame rate, that is the entire video will be in 30 frames or 60 frames, whatever you mention here. The other is the variable frame rate, which means that the frame rate will be as per the original video itself and nothing will be changed here. I usually leave it with this variable frame rate. Then in the optimizing video option, we have the encode preset here. So if you keep it at very fast, then the encoding will happen very fast, as the name suggests. But this leads to some problem, like the video will not be encoded properly and there will be a lot of loss in quality or here and there glitches. So usually I leave it in the middle itself. If you want, you can reduce it the lowest if you have a lot of time in your hand. But this should work fine for most of the people. I'm not going to touch any other options here. Then the most important settings is the quality setting. This is the sole factor, or this is the most important factor which decides how good your video output will come and how big the file size will be. If you are selecting a quality anything close to placebo or a placebo quality, then there will be no loss in reduction, as well as there will be negligible loss in the file size. If you are keeping a very lower quality, then definitely there would be a huge decrease in the file size. but also the quality will be get lost. 22 is usually the option I keep, because in this option you will not be having any loss in quality and the file size will almost get reduced to 50 to 75%. But if you really want a very small file size with acceptable loss in quality, then you can reduce it almost to 34 or 33. Anything beyond that you will definitely see a loss in quality. So try and test according to you, and whatever number you feel is great as per your content and where you are posting it, you can leave it at that number. Usually I leave it somewhere around from 28 to 22 depending on the file size. And I'm not going to touch any of these parts here. Then if you come to audio, you can add multiple audio, do mixing of the audio here as well, and do the compression for audio also, but I'm not going to touch audio here because audio is not a very big deciding factor on the file size. And if you want to add any subtitles to the video, you can add it. Then the last option we have here is the chapters option. This is very helpful if you are extracting something from a DVD, because usually DVDs will have the movies or series or even the video songs as chapters, so you can extract a particular chapter and make all your edits there. Then you have a very handy option called as preset. What preset allows you to do is select from the list of options that are available that suits you the best. So for example, if you wanted to compress the video at a very fast rate, then you can select these options. But if quality matters to you with surround sound and other things, you can select these options. So if you are compressing a file with the intention of uploading it online, then you get various presets of online, such as if you are trying to upload it to Discord, Gmail, Vimeo, YouTube, any online service, then you will get these presets using which you can compress in such a way that it best suits those options. Also, you have various devices here options, so if you are intending to play it on any of these devices, then you can compress accordingly. And you get the format options here with all the frame rates and other stuff and the production, and if you want this for a high quality production stuff, and we usually don't use it. So while doing all these options, say suppose I felt H265 is better, then maybe compression should be somewhere around 28. And once you have done all your settings and you feel this is the best settings, and what you can do is you can click on save new preset here, give the option as maybe my settings, and you can give a description here, anything you want. Then category, you can add a new category, maybe say for YouTube, then you can just add it. So by default it will open with that presets itself. So suppose it was in very fast preset before, you can go to your options here, go to YouTube and select your preset, and automatically it will change the settings, and the next time you open the app, it will automatically open with these presets itself. So that's it. You will get the presets option here also on the side. It's the same thing what I showed here. Then all the activity logs and other options are there. Once done, if you have multiple videos, then you can add it to queue, so the video gets rendered one by one. If you have only one video, then you can directly start encoding here. So for this video purpose, we took a file that is 28 MB. So I'll put the reduction to 30%. Then you have an option to preview here, so you can directly see how the quality looks like. So this should be fine for me. Maybe I can reduce it a little bit more here. Yes, this should look good. I'll just look into the preview once again. As I can see, there is no loss in quality anywhere. So I'll go ahead and I'll start encoding here. If you want to select the location where the file has to be saved, you can do it here. So as you can see, it will save in my videos folder now. So the encoding is complete now. So as you can see, it is saved here and the file size is 689 KB. So I'll just open the video. So as you can see, from a 28 MB file size, we have reduced it to 689 KB without any loss in quality. That's it guys for this video. If you appreciate my work, kindly subscribe to my channel, hit that like button and share this channel with your family friends. Help us reach 10K subscriber mark. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.